Welcome and thank you for joining this online celebration of the May class of 2020. Hello, I'm President Alex Signetti, and I'm honored to be here to celebrate you, our graduates. These are indeed extraordinary times, so we are celebrating your achievements in a slightly different way today. But while we are apart, Cardinals are gathered online around the world in your honor. I'm so looking forward to watching the program with you today and listening to the remarks of your peers and others. But first, let me get better prepared for today's program. I'll be right back. Now this better suits the celebration we have planned for this afternoon. My college graduation was many years ago. Like many of you, I was a first-generation student, the first in my family to attend university. To those of you who are first-gen graduates, I applaud your effort and your resiliency, and I know how very proud your family and friends are of you. But to all our grads, we know that you will put your SUNY Plattsburgh education to great use and achieve much. I have no doubt of this in my mind. I also want to commend you for your activism and attention on matters of diversity, equity, and social justice. Your contributions have made our campus a better place. Some of you today are graduating with high honors, cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. Your achievements are commendable and are included in the online listing of names in today's program. Indeed, while these are days of uncertainty, I am certain of the amazing lives each of you have in front of you. I would like to recognize the many family members watching today who supported you through this journey. I want them to know that we appreciate each and every one of them. I would also like to acknowledge the faculty who successfully guided you through a rigorous course of academic study. The investment in your lives by our faculty and staff is what makes our campus truly special. Now let's turn to today's program. You will hear from college and system leaders, several students, and the Alumni Association. Their remarks are heartfelt and focused on you, our wonderful graduates. Please enjoy the program.
Good afternoon. I'm Wendy Gordon, the presiding officer of the faculty, professor of history, and chair of the Department of Criminal Justice. It's terribly disappointing that we cannot see you in person today to celebrate your accomplishments. The lack of a graduation ceremony, though, should not diminish your pride in what you have done. Your dedication to your education, to your future, will be rewarded for the rest of your life, with or without bagpipes and regalia. So on behalf of the faculty at SUNY Plattsburgh, I offer hearty congratulations on your graduation. We've had the privilege of working with you over some of the most important transformative years of your lives. Our role as educators has been to give you the tools to discover, use, and create knowledge. We've watched and guided you in becoming confident critical thinkers with opinions and visions for the future. Since you are about to become degree holders with a mark of competent adulthood in your hands, I want to let you in on a secret. The grown-ups don't have all the answers. In crazy times like these, we're all looking for someone who knows just what's going on and can predict the right actions to achieve the best outcomes. But no one in the world actually has that level of expertise. What we do have, what you have, is a set of specialized strategies for approaching a problem and attacking just a little piece of it. No one person can solve everything, but working together, we can solve anything. The world you're graduating into is desperately in need of your creativity and fresh perspectives. This semester, even this celebration, are evidence that every assumption we have about the way things ought to be has to be questioned. As a historian, I have to encourage you to look to the past to plan for the future. But the truth is that you should look wherever there's useful information, whether it comes from history, accounting, zoology, or whatever your major field is. It's now your task to use the tools we have given you to shape the future that you want to see. You have the freedom, the ability, and the responsibility to make a world that fits your priorities and your passions, not necessarily repeating what has always been done. We're counting on you. So again, congratulations, and please take good care of the planet.
Good afternoon, graduates. My name is Heidi Kelly, and it is my pleasure to serve as Vice Chair of the Plattsburgh College Council. Believe me when I tell you, we would much rather be gathered together with you to help you celebrate this important occasion But since that's not in the cards, let me extend congratulations on behalf of Chairman Mannix and the entire College Council. These are strange times. Who would have thought when you started your senior year that we'd be celebrating your graduation day remotely from all corners of the state, the country, and the globe? The caps and gowns would be replaced by shorts, sweats, maybe even pajamas. Instead of crossing the stage in the field house, you may be watching from your living room with a few close family members, or your backyard while you enjoy the sunshine, or sitting at your kitchen table eating a bowl of ice cream. But foregoing a formal ceremony in no way minimizes your achievements or the importance of your accomplishment. You are trailblazers in a new world, this world of COVID-19. These are unprecedented times, and you have faced unprecedented challenges. You graduate into a world that's changed, maybe for just a short time, maybe forever. But opportunity can come from adversity. As our country looks to reimagine itself in this new era of pandemic, you're in a unique position to shape your own vision of the American dream and use your talents and skills to make the world better for yourself and for others. 4 months ago, from the comfort and security of your dorm room, you probably thought you had it all figured out. You spend the last few months of your senior year doing the fun and important stuff seniors do. You'd graduate, maybe go to grad school, get a job, or just take some time off to figure things out. But then life threw you this giant curveball, and suddenly tomorrow seems uncertain. But one thing we're very certain of is your ability to face whatever tomorrow may bring. Over these last few months, you have persevered. You've been asked to do what no other graduating class before you has done. You've proven you're adaptable and resilient. Your Plattsburgh education has prepared you well. You have the skills and the tools to succeed, no matter what life might throw at you. Please know how very proud we are of all of you, and that the Plattsburgh community will be here for you whenever you need us, for as long as you need us. Congratulations once again, and please be safe, be well, and be happy. Good luck, everyone.
Hi, my name is Michelle Cromwell, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Vice President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion and Chief Diversity Officer. Graduation is a really special time, a time that you never forget. I graduated back in 2006, and I can still remember the songs that they played or that feeling when I crossed the stage. That's why it's important that you and your families are not denied that special experience and feeling, even when our gatherings are restricted. During my time at SUNY Plattsburgh, I've witnessed the dedication, perseverance, and commitment that you have demonstrated to your work, to your families, and to your community. And today, I'm extremely happy to be able to acknowledge you and to say to you, you did it. Job well done. So we all know that a graduation is not a graduation without a stole. So in that tradition, I've donned my kente stole. I'm wearing the Adinkra symbol of lifelong knowledge. And though it represents a rites of passage for Black students, this symbol today, I'm wearing it and I'm sharing it with everyone because I feel that it represents lifelong education and that quest for knowledge, which we can all circle up around. So this symbol that I'm wearing means he who does not know can learn from knowing. So as you close your books, as you put away your papers, as you move away from the kitchen counters, from your beds, from the dining room tables, or from whatever space you created to finish this semester, remember that you will always be learners. Continue to be curious. I beg you to continue to be on that quest for your truth, to find your inner superpowers, and to find what serves you, even as you serve others. So congratulations, SUNY Plattsburgh graduating class of 2020. I also want to say congratulations to your families. But as I close, I want to say to you, as you go out into the world, stand in your truth and never fail to interrogate injustice in your quest for knowledge and as you rise to your full potential. But also, always remember that you are part of a larger family, the SUNY Plattsburgh family. So go out, make your mark, but please stay connected with us as you shine on in excellence and realize your full potential. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations, SUNY Plattsburgh class of 2020. You did it.
Good afternoon, and congratulations to all of you on earning your degree after years of hard work at the State University of New York. You have cleared an enormous hurdle and stand on the cusp of the future. That can be both exhilarating and scary. Exhilarating because no matter what is happening in the world and perhaps weighing on your mind, you finished what you started. You earned a degree from one of the nation's top campuses, and no one can ever take that away from you. So you, your family, friends, and all the people who invested in your success should be very proud. But it's scary too, because you have been thrust unwittingly into a world embroiled in chaos. This is a time of great disruption that has brought grief and financial difficulty to many. The inability to be part of the glorious ritual of walking across the stage at your own spring commencement is just one example of this. We are hopeful that this tradition can resume in the not too distant future. But this is a single moment in time. It will pass, and you will have the opportunity to step into a future that only you can control. In earning your diploma, you've proven that you have the fortitude, discipline, and ability to achieve whatever you set your mind to. Your presence at this virtual commencement today is a victory. All of us eagerly await your emergence as the leaders you are destined to be. Many of you are already leading by participating in SUNY's system-wide response to the COVID-19 crisis. We continue to answer Governor Cuomo's call to action by converting our facilities into medical treatment centers, providing testing sites, sending medical volunteers to hard-hit locations, conducting research on antivirals and clinical trials, and more. By working together, we will emerge from this challenge stronger than ever. To do that, we will need your energy, your passion, your newly acquired skills, and sense of purpose. I have no doubt that your SUNY education has prepared you well. You know the meaning of success and what it takes to achieve. You've demonstrated that you are fearless, possess the grit, resiliency, and courage necessary to see you through any of the challenges life will inevitably throw your way. Most importantly, you have the power to rebuild confidence in our nation, and your SUNY degrees will help you do that. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, I congratulate you and your families on this remarkable achievement, and I'm so pleased to call you SUNY alums. Woohoo!
Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Jabut, and I am an international business and business administration major with a minor in global supply chain management. When I first started my undergraduate career 3 years ago, I would have never expected to be sitting and watching a virtual graduation celebration and having to wait until the fall before walking across the stage. This is not the closure that we expected to our higher education, but what we are going through is something that no one could have expected. I remember going into my international accounting class that Wednesday, and it was the last session before I got to go back to my room and pack my bags to go home for the break. By the time the class was over, I was going back to pack my bags to go home for the rest of the semester. Everything happened so fast, and there was so much uncertainty and unanswered questions. In the matter of moments, the rest of our final days at Plattsburgh had vanished. Since we've been born, we faced many tragic situations. The 9/11 attack in 2001, the recession in 2007, the financial collapse of 2008, outbreaks of yellow fever, West Nile virus, SARS, swine flu, Ebola, MERS, and COVID-19, and so many more, all before we've even turned the age of 30. However, in every situation that we've been subjected to, we are always able to face it and become stronger, and we have done so together. We will eventually be able to overcome this, but only if we do so together. Right now, and wherever your life's journey may take you, you won't be able to do it alone, and you will have Plattsburgh to help you with that. Plattsburgh is a family and will forever be a place for you to turn to, no matter how bad things get. Once we are finally able to walk across that stage, it won't be the end, but it will be a beginning to a new cardinal status. We will no longer be students, but rather graduates and a new member in the alumni community. We were all drawn to Plattsburgh for a reason, and it will forever hold a special place in all of our lives. Wherever your life goes from here, always remember to be proud of your past and the time that you spent at SUNY Plattsburgh, and allow it to help you build a strong future. No matter what you are faced with, remember that you are not only strong, but you are cardinal strong.
Hello everyone, my name is Ella Levisalme and I'm a nursing major from Albany, New York. I want to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to make this video. I hope you are all healthy and doing well. I'm going to be corny for a second, just say that I cannot believe we are graduating and that I'm incredibly proud of us all. This is not the celebration of graduation that I expected to have by any means, but I am very grateful to be here today. I know some of you are sitting at home with heavy hearts, grieving the family and friends impacted by or lost to COVID-19. I want to take a few seconds to honor them, so please join me in a small moment of silence. Thank you. When I first came to Plattsburgh 4 years ago, I was expecting to learn how to be a nurse and take care of people. What I didn't realize is that I would also learn about change, how to make it, and how to deal with it. The first change I experienced was independence. It was just me and my roommate in Adirondack Hall, and who was to say that I couldn't try and fail to get into my first party or watch movies with friends until the sun came up. Luckily, I made good choices for the majority of my time at Plattsburgh and strived to better myself every day that I was on campus. What SUNY Plattsburgh taught me the most was how to make change. While I learned about some of the aspects of making change in my classes, nothing compares to seeing it happen on campus and joining it when I could. Through watching and participating in various marches, protests, and gatherings, and petitions in the last 4 years, I learned that our voices are powerful. They matter, and they make change. I want to remind all the graduates of the power you now hold. Many of you likely created some sort of change, big or small, throughout your time in Plattsburgh. I want you to take that experience to where you are now and to where the future takes you. Right now, there's a lot of uncertainty in the world. There are things that are happening that you may not agree with. You can take the knowledge and skills you have proudly worked to get to change the world for the better. We can do good and make change. Never forget that. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Blake Lewis. I'm a senior graduating with a TV video production degree and an English and film minor. I thought being here for 4 years, 8 semesters, there was nothing that I hadn't seen. But this is not really how I imagined graduating college, and I doubt it's how you all imagined it either. COVID-19 came into our lives and became the biggest pandemic we've ever seen. Nationwide lockdown and quarantine was placed, locking us all indoors. Classes we once enjoyed trudging through the Plattsburgh blizzards for now became entirely online. People lost loved ones or had to see them suffer. Nothing felt real, and the days all started to melt together. The seniors graduating today had to say goodbye to their friends and professors 3 months earlier, not knowing if we'd ever see them again. If I'm being entirely honest with you all, when I found out that graduation and even our last semester had been canceled, I felt cheated. I felt like the 4 years, 8 semesters here, pulling all-nighter after all-nighter, drinking my body weight in energy drinks, preferably the Starbucks double shot, was for nothing. Like, I legitimately stayed up for 61 hours straight, and I didn't get a diploma or a graduation for it. I think we all kind of felt like our hard work had been pushed under the rug. That for our 4 years of studying hard and sacrifice, All we get is an emailed PDF version of our diploma. But looking back on all 4 years as an almost college graduate, I don't think we should feel cheated. Every horrible class where the professor speaks too fast, every bad group project where a group member doesn't do their share, and every pandemic we faced at SUNY Plattsburgh has made us who we are. We found friends who share their notes from class, friends who offer to pick up the slack in the group project, lifelong friends. College was never supposed to be about the big party at the end of the 4 years when it's done. It was about finding out who we are and preparing us for the rest of our lives. The best reward was the journey and what we took away from it. And although this last semester of our college career was less than ideal, I'd like to thank Plattsburgh for giving me the best 4 years of my life. I'd like to thank Plattsburgh for friends I will cherish forever, for showing me what I want to do for the rest of my life. I'd like to thank every professor, every student, and every friend who made this the best experience of my entire life. Thank you.
Hey, Plattsburgh Cardinals, class of 2020. It's your boy Jacob Garcia, aka J Cardo. My major is business administration, and I'm from New York City, Manhattan to be exact. I'm making this video to let you know that it's not about the time that you're in, it's about what you do with the time that you're in. See, right now may be a very devastating moment for all of us, being that we're graduating, and this is not how we thought graduation would be. But this is also an advantage as well, as much as we look at it as negative. This is a time to plan. This is a time to prepare. This is a time to really figure it out, what it is that you want to do, and how passionate you are about it. I wish you nothing but success and more happiness in the next chapter of your life. And I can't wait to see us all for the reunion. I'm out.
Good afternoon, Cardinals. Among all feelings you have right now, I hope that you are proud. This day is about you and how much you have accomplished along the way. Thinking back to when you matriculated into SUNY Plattsburgh, you became a member of the Student Association. But today, we come together to celebrate your commencement and therefore matriculation on into the Alumni Association. While you will no longer be students, you will now take a very important role in our current student body as role models. They will look to you for leadership, success, and most importantly, a sense of passion for this beautiful place that is SUNY Plattsburgh. The place that you will now officially be able to call your alma mater. Although I may not be graduating alongside you today, thank you so much for this special opportunity to help you, the family of students that I've grown to love over the years, dive headfirst into this real world that we've all heard so much about. We all know this won't be easy, but together as Cardinals, it is time to leave this nest, spread your wings, and soar onward. I'm so honored to have been conferred the rights by virtue of the Office of the Student Association President to help mark this passage for the class of 2020. A very warm congratulations from the Student Association, and now a few words from our Executive Council.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm so proud of you all. Continue setting goals for yourself and achieving them. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Good luck.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020 at SUNY Plattsburgh.
Congratulations to the class of 2020 and best of luck to you all.
Congratulations to class of 2020 and all the best.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020.
Congratulations and good luck to the class of 2020.
Congratulations, grads. You did it.
Hello, this is Ashley Gambino, class of 2004 and current president of the Plattsburgh Alumni Association. On behalf of the entire Plattsburgh Alumni Association, it is my pleasure to congratulate the class of 2020. The Plattsburgh Alumni Association is the official organization of the college's 69,000 alumni. Our mission is to enhance alumni connections with the college and to actively support the SUNY Plattsburgh student experience, especially with regard to career and life preparation. I know that I speak for my fellow alumni when I offer you our sincere congratulations and tell you that we are most hopeful that you will continue your involvement with your alma mater. you have an important role as alumni of SUNY Plattsburgh. We hope that you will help us to ensure that the students who follow in your footsteps will also enjoy the Plattsburgh experience we're celebrating here today and again in December. Stay in touch and come back for your first homecoming weekend, October 16th and 17th, 2020. Congratulations and welcome to the Plattsburgh Alumni Association.
I sincerely hope you enjoyed today's program. To our graduates, you are ready to leave and embark on your life as Cardinal alumni. As you've heard, you have an important role as alumni of SUNY Plattsburgh. You've now joined a network of success, Cardinal success, and Cardinal power. I know you will contribute to make our world a better place for yourselves, your families, and for generations to come. As you move forward, staff in the Career Development Center and Alumni Relations Office can help if you're still deciding what is next. It is our hope to welcome you back to our commencement exercises on Saturday, December the 12th. At that time, we will recognize all the members of the class of 2020. Until then, you remain in our hearts. We are so very proud of each of you. Now stay tuned for singing of the Alma Mater by the Plattsburgh Gospel Choir. The words will be on your screen. Next, we will run the full roster of names of today's graduates with the playing of the Green Hills and Balmoral, as this is a tradition at SUNY Plattsburgh. Thank you again for joining us today. And to the spring class of 2020, you did it. Congratulations. you.